Alrighty, my friends. So, welcome back to the phonics part of our day. So, of course, today we're going to work on our make-believe words. We're going to work on letters and sounds. We'll review our 16 sight words that we'll be working on this week for Thursday's assessment. And then, of course, we'll read the rest. We're also going to work on adding phonemes to words. Last week we added a phoneme to the end of a word. Today we're going to add phonemes to the beginning of a word. We're going to segment phonemes. We're going to work and listen for words that begin with D, G, I, and R. Okay. We're also going to read a story today, and we're going to listen for sequence of events. Now, sequence of events means that I'm paying attention to what's happening in my story so that I know that I remember what happens maybe like in the beginning, what happens in the middle of our story, what happens at the end, or another way we could say like what happened first, what happened second, and what happened last. Okay, so we're going to do that. And of course, it has to do with dinosaurs because that's what we're learning this week. All right, so with that being said, let's go ahead and practice our sight words. But really, really quickly, friends, I just want to let you know that yesterday, I was very impressed with how well you did with dictation sentences. Okay, so as long as you are practicing that and you have your parents dictating sentences to you, just remember your capital letter, finger spacing, spelling of your sight words correctly, and ending it correct. It's going to be a breeze, friends. So, yeah, I was just so very proud of you all. You all did it really well, and it made me proud to see that. And I just wanted to let you guys know that. Okay. All right. So let's go ahead and start with our sight word. Give. Soon. For. Could. Remember, for could, just sound out C-U-N-D. Could. New. Up. Your. Owl. Ooh. Play. Say. Uh-oh. Them. Here. Eight. Oh, superstar E makes the vowel say its name. 8. Again, superstar E. Make. Go. They. And then, of course, we're going to continue to practice these. So don't just practice the ones we're learning, friends. Okay. All right. Now, you, we, how, where, many, so, that, but, of, come, with, is, on, this, be, are, my, me, to, I, see, hey, I see, like, a, into, from, find, and, will, the, uh-oh, I just lost one. Superstar E came, and let's see what this one is. Hold on. What? Very, very good. All right, so just continue practicing all of your sight words because remember, friends, the more sight words we know, the better readers we're going to be, right? All right, so let's go ahead and do our letters and sounds. Okay, remember 40 words in 40 letters in 1 minute. All right, so let's bing, bang, boom this. K letter, here we go. K, X, S, V, R, D, J, U W Y L P T Z B F H O M G N I E A C Q. Very, very good. That was fantastic, friends. That was pretty fast, too. All right, let's go ahead and do sound. D, J, W, Y, O, P, T, Z, B, A, G, N, I, E, A, K, Ooh, very, very good. That was really, really fast, friends. Boy, you guys were on fire. Were you really on fire? No, that's just an expression. All right, let's go ahead and do our make-believe words. Remember, make-believe words are vowel, consonant, vowel, consonant. All right, here we go. Back, ick, jiff, hem, tav, seal, jock, sub, ret, taz, et, wub, miv, gim, fur, zik, vif, wick, vum, nuck, fat, nax, laz, gag, zop, hin, reb, and where. Very, very good. That was, friends, that was fast. And look how many we had. So great job on that. All right, so let's go ahead and blend some phonemes, and then we're going to add them, okay? So listen to this first one. So you're going to blend the sounds you hear in this word. So listen. P, I, N. What is my word? Pin. Excellent. So now we're going to add a S to pin. Okay, so listen. S, pin. S, pin. What is my word? Spin. Very, very good. All right. Let's see. So first I'm going to say the sound. You'll tell me the word, and then we'll add the letter in the front. We're going to add S to the front. Okay, so O, app. What is my word? Lap. Good job. So now let's go ahead and add S to lap. S, lap. S, lap. What is my word? Slap. All right. P, it. What is my word? Pit. So let's go ahead and add S to pit. S, pit. S, pit. Spit. Great job. Boy, slap and spit. Oh, those are two things we don't want to be doing. Ay, ay, ay. Okay, let's see. Ip. Word. Lip. Great job. So let's go ahead and add S to lip. S, lip. S, lip. Slip. Good job. All right. App. What is my word? Nap. So let's go ahead and add S to nap. S, nap. S, nap. Snap. Excellent. Pot. What is my word? Pot. Now let's go ahead and add S to pot. S, pot. S, pot. Spot. Great job, friends. All right, so now I'm going to say a word, and I want you to tell me the sounds you hear in these words, okay? All right. Kiss. its. Great job. All right, red. Ed. Great. Vet. Excellent. It. It. Vet. Great job. Fan. Excellent, friends. Net. Et. Great job. Pot. Pot. Great job. Jam. Excellent, friends. Now, really quickly, friends, does an animal that hides from people, so if an animal is hiding from people, does this animal like attention or not? No, it doesn't want attention. When there is confusion, is everything easy to understand or not? No. If there's confusion, that means nobody understands what is going on. All right. Does a dog snooze? Does a dog snooze when it is tired or when it is running around? When it is tired. How can it take a snooze if it's running around, right? That's so funny. Would you see webbed feet on a duck or a horse? On a duck. I've never seen webbed feet on a horse. That would be so silly. All right, friends, so let's see. I want you to listen. I'm going to say a word. And I want you to listen for the sound you hear at the beginning. Okay, so listen to this first one. Rib. Rib. Sound? Good job. All right. Dug. Dug. What is the first sound? D. Good job. What sound do you hear at the beginning of dish? D. What sound do you hear at the beginning of road? Good job. What is the first sound you hear in rib? What is the first sound you hear in duck? D. What is the first sound you hear in deck? D. And what is the first sound you hear in run? All right, so now, friends, we are going to listen for words that have the D sound in the beginning, like Dudley, duck, and also for words that have the D sound at the end. So if you hear the D sound at the beginning, I want you to do beginning, beginning, beginning. If you hear the D sound at the end, I want you to do end, end, end. Remember, this is beginning, and then this is end. All right? Okay, so listen to my words. Deer, deer. Beginning, beginning, beginning. Bed, bed. We can do end, end, end. Dip, dip. Beginning, beginning, beginning. Dog, dog. Beginning, beginning, beginning. Mad, mad. End, end, end. All right, now let's try to see if we can hear the sound at the beginning of these words. If you don't hear the sound, I want you to freeze. Got it? All right, so here we go. Rose, rose. Rug, rug. Fit, fit. Hat, hat. Rope, rope. Bin, bin. Rim, rim. Run, run. Very, very good. That was great listening ears. All right, friends. Now, before we listen for the B sound, the G sound, the I sound, the or the D sound, we have some review of sight words. Okay, so here's our poster. All right, so I'm going to read the sentence and we'll figure out which sight word should fit. So this one is for, and this is but. Okay, and make sure you look at the picture. All right, we will dig for bones, or we will dig but bones. Yeah, for, we would not, we will dig but bones. That does not sound right. All right, let's try the next one. Two sight words, who and find. Make sure you look at the picture. All right, and look, this is asking a question. What did you, who? What did you, who? What did you find? And what's he pointing to? A bone. So the word is find. So if it says, what did you find? You would answer a bone, right? Okay, so let's look at this next one. How and this. And look at that picture, okay? Is how a dinosaur bone? Question mark. Or is this a dinosaur bone? Which one? Okay, so we'll write this, and before we answer it, let's go ahead and read it together. Is this a dinosaur bone? So we have to answer, yes, it is. So we'll circle this and mark off how. All right, and here we have one more. We have the word that and is. And look at the picture. This, that, a bone for Max? And I read it that way because of the exclamation point. This is a bone for Max. So which one should it be? This, that, or this is? Well, let's try is. All right, so let's read it. This is a bone for Max. So friends, if this is a bone for Max, then let's answer this question now. Is this a dinosaur bone? No, because it is a bone for who? For Max. All right, great job. All right, so for this next one, friends, I'm going to read a sentence, and we have to figure out which letter is missing in our word, okay? So look at the picture first. The ba is big. The what? Well, let's try. We're reviewing I, we're reviewing G, R, and D. So let's try. Could we add I there? Let's see. The buy is big. What is a buy? Now, can't add that one. So I'm going to put here I. I'm going to put here G, R, and D. So let's try G. The bag. Okay, so let's see. The bag is big. Ding, 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 ding. Very, very good. Excellent. Now look at this picture. What is this kid doing? He's doing something with a shovel. It looks like he's at the beach or something. All right. So do we want to try I? How about G? Let's try G. I can gig. That doesn't sound right. Let's try R. I can rig. That still doesn't sound right. Let's try this one. I can dig. Hey, ding, 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 ding. Dig. Excellent. All right. So now let's look at this one. Look at the picture. Oh, look at that. That looks like what? Yeah, it's torn. So let's see. We see a ip. We see a gip. No. We see a rip. Ding, 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 ding. We see a rip. Excellent. All right, let's look at this next one. This is a what? Yeah, pig. A piglet. The pig. Oh, yeah, g. Let's add a G there. So let's read it now. The pig can nap. Oh, let's read this next one. My dad is at bat. Okay, let's try I. My day, I. My dag, no. Let's try R. My dar, Let's try D. My dad is at bat. Ding, 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 ding. So there we have it, friends. We have reviewed I, G, R, and D. Great job on that. Alrighty, friends, let's go ahead and read today's awesome story. And remember I said we are going to read a story and listen for the sequence of events. That means we're going to listen for how things happen in our story. All right, so this is called Curious George's Dinosaur Discovery, and it is written and illustrated by Margaret and H.A. Rays. So let's see what happens. So this is my title page, Curious George's Dinosaur Discovery. And of course, here's the table of contents. Tells us that Curious George's Dinosaur Discovery story starts on page 3. And the second story, Exploring Land and Water, is on page 25. Let's go ahead and read. This is George. So here's George. He was a good little monkey and always very curious. George loved to go places with his friend, the man with a yellow hat. One of their favorite places to visit was the Dinosaur Museum. And here it says Museum of the Dinosaur. Oh, so he loves dinosaurs. Today is a special day. George's friend said we are going to do something very interesting. George was curious. What could be more interesting than a trip to the Dinosaur Museum? The man with the yellow hat led the way through the museum. George wanted to stop and look at the dinosaur bones, but his friend kept going. So George kept following. Finally, they walked right out the back door. And here's the door. It says exit. Here is, what type of dinosaur is that, friends? What do you think that is? No, that is not a T-Rex. What do you think? Is that a Triceratops? And look here, here's some dinosaur bones. Oh, and look at this one. What dinosaur is that? I agree. It's got to be a T-Rex. That's the king of the dinosaurs. Let's keep reading. George and the man with the yellow hat climbed into a van and rode to a rocky quarry. Dozens of people were there. Some were digging with shovels. Others were using pickaxes or other kinds of tools. So what do you think they're looking for? I agree. Dinosaur bones, yeah. Do you know what people who look for dinosaur bones are called? Yeah, a paleontologist. Can you guys say that? paleontologist. That's a long word. All right, let's see what happens. Surprise! George's friend said, we will be helping the museum scientists dig for dinosaur bones. George was curious. Were there really dinosaurs buried in the quarry? He ran over for a better look. George watched the scientist work. She dug up some dirt and put it into her sifting pan. It took a long time to sift it, and in the end, no dinosaur bones. Oh well, she said, time to try again. So when you're looking for dinosaur bones, you have to be very, very patient, especially if you're sifting. But the next pan was empty too. So was the next one, and the one after that. George yawned. So far, digging for dinosaurs was not as exciting as he expected. What's happening to George? Yep, you guessed it. He's getting bored. George was curious. How could he help find dinosaur bones? And look here, she's sifting. They're digging. Uh-oh. Look, he's like, has his finger on his mouth like he's thinking, which tool is he going to get? I don't know. Let's turn the page and find out. Oi, George. Let's see what happens. He found a spare shovel lying nearby. He dug and dug, but he couldn't find any dinosaurs. And look, back there's the man in the yellow hat, and that's a pickaxe. And they're chipping away at the mountain. When he climbed out of his hole, George spotted another scientist. He was dusting something with a small brush. Oh, well, the scientist said, this is not a bone, just a rock. Uh-oh, still no dinosaur. George wanted to help. He picked up a brush and went to work. But it turns out that monkeys are not very good at dusting. Oh no! And look, he's using his two hands and his foot. What is starting to happen here? Oh, yep, he's getting dust in that scientist's eyes. Oh no, George. As he hurried away, look here, he left a big old cloud of dust, and these scientists here are covering their eyes up. Oh no. As he hurried away from the cloud of dust, George bumped into a wheelbarrow. Maybe there were dinosaur bones in it. He climbed up to look inside, but the wheelbarrow was awfully tippy. Oh, what does that mean, awfully tippy? Uh-oh. It means it's easy to tip over. Oh, uh-oh. Crash! George, the wheelbarrow, and a whole lot of dirt went flying. Hey! Someone cried, what's that monkey doing? Uh-oh. Look, this guy is like, oh, and this scientist is pointing like, look at that. I think George is getting in trouble. George scampered away straight up to the cliff. Scampered means to run away super, super fast. Monkeys are good at climbing, so George kept going higher and higher. Oh, uh-oh. And there they are all looking at him. Oh, what's going to happen? This George. When he got to the top, he accidentally knocked a stone over the edge. That stone hit another stone, which hit another stone, and another. Oh no, it was a rock slide. Oh, and here all these rocks are coming down. Oh, and look here, friends, look really quickly. Here, look at this turtle. Oh no, look what happened. Oh no, that poor little turtle smooshed by the rock. This one's a lizard. Maybe it's the lizard that got smooshed. Oh no, this is terrible. But friends, look. Do you see something? Do you see something in this mountain? Look here. You see there? That looks like some bone. Look here. Oh, those look like horns. And look at that's a great big bone. So maybe in that dirt there could be some dinosaur bones. Maybe George is really helping. I don't know. Let's see. Look. George causing the rocks to slide down kind of pulled some dirt away. Look. George could hardly believe what he saw. Dinosaur bones. Oh, and friends, look, these are huge dinosaur bones. Hooray for George. Wow, George. After that, the dinosaur dig was even more fun. George helped the scientists dig and sift and dust. And look, now he's a better duster. I think maybe they just had to teach him how. And take photographs of the bones he found. Wow, look at this huge dinosaur bone. And that's like the bones of a face, like the skull. And there he is. He's smiling. And look at these scientists are like, yay, woohoo. Look at this one. She's giving him a thumbs up. And look at the man in the yellow hat. He looks like he is so proud of George. Wow. I would be so proud of George, too. Even the lizards are having fun there. Let's see. And the next time he and the man with the yellow hat visited the dinosaur museum, George got to see his dinosaur on display. And it says here, new Georgosaurus. Oh, so they named it after him. That was a really great story. So let's recap for a second. In the beginning, what happened in the beginning? Where did they go? They went to the museum. What happened in the middle? If you remember, George got what? He got bored. And he what? Yep, he climbed up to the top of the hill. And in the end, yes, he found a dinosaur. And then the best part is they named it after him. What a cute story. I really like that. I hope you enjoyed it just as much as I did. Alrighty, friends. So I will see you in just a little while, okay? So be good. Bye.